name's Lanny, and today I'm going to be talking about some bookish things that I've noticed that slightly bug me. And I guess it's not really only in the booktube community or the bookstagram community, but also like not even in the bookish community. These are outsiders looking into our world, and I'm just like, what are you doing? I mean, it's okay for you to like look into the book world, but it's not okay for you to like question my decisions about things. The first thing that I noticed was a while ago, and this isn't directed towards one person or anything. If I want to spend extra money on a book because I like the way it looks and like it looks pretty, why is that a concern of yours? So there's this one mass market paperback over here that's for like -$2, but then there's the pretty hardcover version that's for like $4, and I choose to get the pretty hardcover version for $4. That's not bad. I mean, I know that the stories are the same, but if my interests just happen to be, oh, I like the way this book looks. We all have our different interests, and mine just happens to be books. Yours might be some awesome socks. Like, if you want to go out and spend tons of money on those fancy band socks that don't fall down when you walk, go ahead, man. I would totally spend money on that if I didn't spend money on books. But I just happen to spend money on books. I mean, come on. My bookshelf is blurry, but you can tell just how beautiful it is. And then the next topic is young adult fiction. Like, why is young adult fiction just happen to be like looked down upon? Like, it's weird because young adult fiction is literally the main character happens to be a teenager, and I happen to be a teenager reading it. But I know a lot of adults that will also read young adult fiction, and just because you don't like young adult fiction, like something about the hormones of a teenager in a fictional book just distresses you so much that you refuse to read it, so then you read adult books and suddenly you're this whole new person. Like, you're not the same species as me, because I'm obviously below you, because I can't interpret and I can't understand this beautiful adult world, and I stick with my little teenage fantasies. No, that's not what's going on, man. Like, literally, the main character is a teenager, and that is it. I have read tons of great young adult fiction, and just because they happen to not be like 30 years old, that doesn't affect anything. You're not like suddenly superior to me for reading adult fiction. A lot of young adult books are actually like really good, and then this topic is kind of one like discussed in one of my friend's videos. It's really good. She's talking about lending out books, and it's kind of like opened my mind. Pretty much I'm just sharing my opinion about it. I like lending out books. Like, I honestly right now I have 5 or 6 books lent out. If I can get someone into a book series or music or a movie, and then I can say I have contributed to the species, then that's great, man. I feel great. I like doing stuff like that. But then I totally understand why like some people don't like lending out books, because when my books get ruined, I get so upset. Finding a good quote, I write it down somewhere else, but I don't highlight it in the book. And so if someone else had ruined my book, man, stuff's about to go down. I'm gonna fight to the death. Usually the people I know are like pretty okay with lending out books, and except for this one girl. Whoa, story time. Oh my gosh, so this was literally when Son of Neptune released, as in the second book in the Heroes of Olympus series. And guess what? We're to the point of time where the Heroes of Olympus series is finished. So right after the Son of Neptune released, I let my friend borrow my hardcover book, and it's been years and she still hasn't returned it. I asked every week, and she still did not bring it back. That upsets me. That still upsets me, because guess what? I can't take photos of my Percy Jackson shrine thing because I'm missing a book. And it's not like a last book or a first book. It's just the middle book in the series. So like, why am I missing it? Because I lent it out to someone, that's why. For like 4 years though, like I want it back. Do they even sell it in hardcover for as cheap as they used to? But still, after that traumatic experience, I still really like lending out my books. And then the last thing is something that I don't see as often anymore. I feel like it used to be a thing, but now it's not really. But just being part of bandwagons. For a lot of people, they thought they were like superior for not being part of the bandwagon. Like, I don't like this really popular book series, or I really love this one unpopular book series. My entire shelf is just bandwagons. Like, it's people who have obsessed over the book on BookTube. And so I went out to buy the book, and guess what? I obsessed over the book too, and I really liked it, and that's not a bad thing. And I guess looking down to someone who likes or doesn't like a book series isn't as common as I see like, oh, I was part of this bandwagon before anyone else. Good for you, but still not superior. I mean, we all read the same book, and that's really, really cool. So thanks for watching. Bye!